Hi, I'm meteorologist Peter Hall. Here's a CNY Central First Alert forecast. Got an easy weather day for us today with quite a bit of sunshine, only a few clouds at most. And temperatures, I know they're a little bit cooler than they were yesterday and the day before, but 57, if we make it, would be spot on for a seasonable high. Many of you getting into the low to mid 50s. Syracuse, downtown, probably one of the warmer spots at 57. Another good thing besides seeing a dry day and the sunshine more than we saw yesterday is the fact that it will be way, way less windy. So that's nice. So it's a seasonably cooler day today with much less wind. Well, surging warmth and wind is on the way for Thursday and Friday. Both of those days are likely going to be in the upper 60s to near 70 at the very least, if not surging through the 70s after that. Now, we've been talking about this warmth coming our way for the finish of the week, and unfortunately, we have no change to what we've also been talking about, which is Saturday and Sunday cooling conditions. When you compare what we're going to have on Friday to what we're going to have Saturday and Sunday, you're probably going to be a little bit depressed or a little upset because it's just going to be a lot cooler. But that's this time of year. You get these swings. It is spring. So today's the easy day. You got the sun, you got a few clouds, you got low winds, you got a fairly close to seasonable high in the mid 50s. We'll take that. Now, we've mentioned the fact that we're going to get into some warmth, right? Well, we got to cross a front first, and that's a warm front. With warm fronts that are this strong, you got to respect them. I know that sounds kind of silly to talk about something that's not a human object or an animal and say you got to respect it. But the point I'm trying to say is our computer models aren't showing that much rain with it, but you never trust the warm front. I wouldn't be surprised if there happens to be 1 or 2 passing showers and storms through the course of the very, very late night hours of tonight and maybe 1 more tomorrow. Assuming we get at least 1/4 to the 1/3 amount of sunshine, especially during the midday and afternoon, and the winds go south, which means that the front comes through, I think at the very least we should be 68 or 69 for many areas. Maybe the Mohawk Valley and the North Country, I actually think probably won't get that high, but I think central New York should be in the mid and upper 60s. And I think Syracuse has a shot for getting to 70, 71, or 72. We are solidly in the warm sector Thursday night, which means a strong southerly wind stays with us all night long. That probably means widespread 50s for lows. And in downtown, because the wind comes off the hills south of Syracuse, it's probably going to stay around 60 or higher all night long, which is pretty nuts. That strong southerly wind is with us on Friday, the whole day, or almost the whole day. That should, in and of itself, allow the temperature to get at least to 70. We should have at least some sunshine, so I think mid-70s appear to be likely, which is why I'm going for a high of 77. Back to the west, we've got a front. Well, behind the front, look how cold it's getting, cold enough to allow some snow to form there in Wisconsin and Minnesota. A combination of the fact that there's just a lot of wind in the atmosphere, the fact that you've got a strong cold front and some other dynamics means that once the front comes through, which should happen very late in the afternoon or at the evening, some point, let's call it after 2 p.m. Friday, there's an opportunity that some of those thunderstorms could contain damaging winds. It's not an absolute, it's a maybe. That'll be something that we'll watch for you. And there is the 7-day forecast detailing the cooler weather for the weekend. I'm meteorologist Peter Hall. Make it a great Wednesday.